Dean, 95 points should be enough to win many games, at least be right there at the finish in many games. But to give up 117, how hard are the Hawks to stop?
Yeah, I think, regardless, the 95 doesn't mean much, to me at all. First half, we walk into the locker room and the two areas that we needed to be really good at today, defensive transition and the decisions that we make in offensive rebounding or getting back. Not so many off turnovers, but this is still an issue that can fuel their pace. And then offensive rebounds, when we're at our best, our defensive rebound percentage is up around 75, and I think we walked into halftime it was about 50. It was like every second shot that they had, they get a second opportunity, and that results in them shooting 70% in the paint. Combine those two things together, they have 15 points in fast break points kind of thing. So the pace that they played at and the second shots they got are two big time effort areas and decision making that just wasn't good enough for us.
It's going to be a follow-up question. You look at the gulf in the stats when it comes to points in paint, second chance points, fast break points and bench points. Which one of those troubles you the most? Sounds like the second chance.
Yeah, second chance and fast break points. Again, we're talking about trying. This is playoff kind of basketball right now, and there's no way the game should slow down. It should be better. And so I think when I look at that and say, well, what fueled it? I think there was an element that you want to play fast after you get a stop, and that's been good for us. But I just thought, the offense when we went against their press or different things, it's like we probably played too fast there. We want to be fast in actions, but we probably didn't get the quality of shot that we're looking for. And I think the quality of shot, fueled their ability to run as well. And we just we didn't have enough predictable shots where we were in great rebounding position tonight. And so, there's a lot of factors in all that, but we weren't quite as organised I thought as we've been the last two games, and maybe that was us and their coverage and what they gave us and stuff, but we just got to be better.
Even in the half court, it seemed like Trey Keller, Tyler Harvey were able to get to their spots and sort of get theirs. Why do you think you weren't able to contain those guys?
Yeah, we looked at the levels of our bigs and what we did there tonight. Yeah, they were great. Give them absolute credit. Their movement. Harvey was just constant movement tonight, flying off stuff, and as he's coming downhill, you want to be able to contest it, and is the side contest enough, or do we need to, have our big come up and challenge a little bit more? And that was a result of when we did make him miss some of those. That was a result of some of those O-boards and drop-offs that he made tonight. We tried second half to go to a little bit more show to try and keep him out of the paint. We'll look at a couple of possessions where they were successful, but it certainly hasn't been a staple for us to go to that. But it's something with the elite guards in this league that you've got to be able to, at moments when things are breaking down a little bit, go and be aggressive with those guys.
I look at the box and I see 108 offensive efficiency, which is not a great number, well below your average. I think a part of that is Ian hasn't been able to be unlocked over the past few weeks. What's the key to unlocking him and getting the most out of him? Because we know he can do it.
Yeah, if I knew the absolute answer to that one, I would have done it 3 or 4 weeks ago. But we're staying really positive with him. We know what he's capable of. We know what he did at the start of the year and how well he shot the basketball. And so we've talked to him a lot about the defensive end and just making sure he's super solid at that end. And feel like when both got him and CG both on the floor that can really stretch it out, that there should be good opportunities for him. I think still got some pretty good looks that he's capable of knocking in. So I felt like tonight was going to be a night that he was ready to go, that it was coming for him. So hopefully that becomes in Perth.
Shea, I think everyone who comes in to play this team focuses on D-trans and blocking out and making sure they don't get second shots. Why do you think you guys weren't able to really knock down those two areas?
We were just lacking in the effort areas, like Dino was saying. They just outworked us all game, It showed from the start that we didn't match their energy and their physicality, and yeah, you can't do that with this team.
Is there a struggle in what Dean was saying as far as part of your offense and the way you play that you want to get out and run and get on the rim and use your stuff to create offense, but you also don't want to get into track meet with this Illawarra Hawks team?
Yeah, for sure. We're good at pace at times, but yeah, we definitely could have slowed it down and got better shots, and the top blocking CG and doing other things, and I felt like we could have got better plays or run better plays for him. Try to get him some open looks in the second half.
I guess there's a chance you guys could better get in the finals. Is there what do you think you've learned over the 3 games that you need to get better at?
3 games against the Hawks. Yeah, obviously we played well here the first time we came up here, and I think it was a similar issue when we played in Melbourne. That I think our defensive rebound percentage was like at 45% in that game. So there's that area, and their paces, what their major weapons are, and we've shown we've been able to do it. And in that first game we played them here, we were patient in our offense. We scored a lot of points in the last 8 seconds of a shot clock, and we'll probably look and just see there just wasn't enough of those tonight.
Dean, what did you make of the sort of gamesmanship from the crowd targeting CG?
No, I don't really hear it too much. I just hear them being the good crowd that they were, and nothing in that for me.
Dean, some people might look at the final score, 117-95, and go, boy, that's a statement win by the Hawks. What would you say, especially I suppose to United fans, in the wake of tonight's result, with the prospect of playing again sometime later in the season?
They come off a loss to Adelaide. They're coming back home. They did exactly what a good team should do in the way that they responded and the effort that they played with. That's our challenge right now, to say, hey, we just took a tough loss on the road and we're going to Perth, and that's the team that right now we're battling for a top 2 position, and if we don't play with a greater physicality and a greater commitment, in some areas as a team, then the result could be similar, because they're putting up, crazy numbers as well. Their offense is off the charts right now. So us to go there and hold them somewhere, around that 90 mark is the challenge that we go over there with. And we did that earlier in the year when we went over there. So no reason that we can't respond and do it again.
Shea, tonight's loss means Perth go second, you go third. As the coach said, you've got Perth next up. As a player, how do you feel about the Perth game after that one?
We're desperate now. We've got to come out there and win those effort areas like Illawarra did tonight. We just got to go out there and take it on like it's a playoff game. And we should have shown up today, but we just didn't win those effort areas.